Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to our afternoon live trading session. All right. So today is Monday. No. Sorry. My mistake. My bad. I should have, asked how our weekend went. Okay. So for those of you who are new to this Okay, so yeah, sorry about that. So like I was saying, on the premium group, when I add you to the premium group, you make more money. All right, and from there, maybe by weekend you can just decide to withdraw any amount you want to and lavish. Okay. So today, this is the pair I'm currently looking at. All right. So this is what I'm currently looking at. This is the XAUUSD, the gold pair. And right now, I already set my entry point around this area. All right. So, but what I want us to do now is I want to see if we can, scalp from this market before it goes down to our entry point. All right. So, let's see if we can actually scalp from this zone down all the way here. All right. So I'm just waiting for this market to touch this. And then let me see if we have a close below, then we are going to take the entry instantly using this zone as our exit point. Okay, and this will be our stop loss. All right. So because in case this trade goes against us, I don't want us to lose much. I already know this market is going to come down here. I just don't know when it's going to get here. All right. I don't know when particularly it's going to start going down. All right. So I have drawn out this zone here and see if this market is going to reject it. So when we have this rejection here, we are going to start scalping the market ASAP. All right. So guys, go and get your account ready. And if you haven't funded your account, make sure you are funding right now. If you want to fund, you can just go to the live stream, to the chat room right now. Click on that banner where deposit with benefit is written on. All right. So when you click on it, it will take you straight to where you can make your deposit. Okay. So guys, and please, when you're depositing, make sure you are depositing up to $15. All right. Make sure you are funding your account with $15 so that you can be qualified to join my premium group. All right. That is where you make most of the money. You understand? So that by weekend, by next week Monday, I can also be congratulating you because you definitely, by weekend, you definitely went to enjoy yourself or use your money for whatever you want. You understand? So right now, like I said, this is the trade I'm currently looking at. This is the XAUUSD, and I'm currently on the 15-minute time frame. So I just want to see the reaction that is going to happen here. Okay, I want to see what is going to happen here when this market gets to that point. All right. So the reaction there uh, is what I'm waiting for, and that is what is going to give me, or rather, that is what's going to convince me if this market is going to come down more. Okay, because I want this market to get to this area and then trigger from here. All right. So let's just wait for this and. Okay, so the market is currently there right now. We don't want to leave. We don't want to leave there and start looking for another market while we miss this opportunity, right? So let's go to the lower time frame and see if there will be a rejection. Guys, go and get your account ready. Go and get your account ready. Any moment from now, we are going to be taking entries. Go and get your account ready. If you haven't found the account, make sure you fund right now. Okay? If you haven't found the account, please go and make sure you fund right now. Go and fund. Go and fund. If you don't know how to fund, if you want to fund, just go to that chat room. Okay? Go to the chat room right now. Just below this video. okay, go to the chat room and then click on that banner where deposit with benefit is written on. All right. So when you click on it, it will take you straight to where you can make your deposit. So when you deposit up to $15, just let me know, okay? Just chat me up. Guy, I don't make up to $15, so how do I get into the premium group? I'll respond to you and I'll add you into the premium group instantly. All right. So let's see what is happening here. Okay, so we already got a rejection on the 1 minute time frame. Let me check my 3 minute and see if the rejection is a valid one. Okay, so if it's a valid one, then I definitely want to start selling. All right, I definitely want to start selling ASAP. So guys, let's get our account ready. Let's get our account ready for entry. Let's get our account ready for entry. Let's get our account ready for entry. So that was the first rejection. Right now, let's see what this second rejection, this second candle is going to do. All right. So most of the times, first rejections don't count. All right. So look at what happened here. You see, we had this 1, 2, 3, and then the market came down. Here also we had one. You see, and the second one before the market came down. So let's just wait for this second one. All right. So whatever happened here will be our decision. Okay, that is where we are going to make the decision from, that this market is going to continue to the downside, and then we can take a sell entry instantly, instant sell entry. All right, so let's ride it to the downside, but for now let's just wait. Let's wait for this second candle. So this is the 5-minute time frame. This is the 5-minute time frame. We already got the rejection from the 5-minute time frame. Let's see if this is going to happen. Okay, so I have this right here. I have this gap that the market might likely come back to fill. Okay, so I have this market that I have this gap that the market might likely come back to fill. It might likely come back. You might just fill this and then start to go downward. All right. So let's just wait for that. All right, let's wait for that. So this is the 5-minute time frame, and I just saw this now. All right, I just saw this gap, and when we have a gap like this, the market, usually go back to that gap and try to fill it before going our direction. So since this is happening now, or rather, let's just still wait for, I don't want to take my entry from here because it will be too risky. All right, it will be too dangerous, and the reason is that in the forex market we have what we call the premium and the discount level. All right, we have what we call the premium and the discount level. So when your market is on the premium, you want to sell, and when your market is on the discount, you want to buy. All right. So right now, all of this area, I think this is okay. Let me just draw it out and see if I can get an entry from that area. Okay. Okay. So my market is actually at the, you see this line right here? This is the 50%. All right. That is the equal of this. All right. The 50%. That is what divides this area and this area. So this area right here, right now, is my premium zone, while this is my discounted zone. So if I want to sell right now, it has to be anywhere around this area. The market is actually around that area right now. So let me see if I'm going to get a rejection, and then we can ride the trend to the downside. Okay. Okay, so I got it. I got 2 rejections already. I got 2 rejections, but the rejections I'm getting, I'm still not okay with them. Right? I'm still not yet okay with the rejections I'm getting. I want to see a proper rejection. Guys, if you haven't gotten your account ready, if you haven't found your account, I will advise you to fund right now. You see what I was talking about? You see what the market is still doing? You see? So assuming we took our entry from here, look what could have happened. Look what could have happened. We could have got, taken out. Okay, the market might still decide to come to this level because here we have another block around this area. So what I mean by other block is there's a little bit of resistance, okay, sitting around that area. A little bit of resistance sitting around that area. So the market might can just decide to reach that level and then start to go down. So that is why it is very important that when you are trading, you want to you want to make sure that you are very careful. All right, you are very patient. So patience is one of the things that count most in forex trading. The very moment you lose guard, you start losing. So in order not for us to lose guard, let's wait patiently for our reversal, right? Okay, so you see that big rejection. This is the kind of rejections I love. I love. Okay, you see, this is a long with the rejection, but the candle is not closed yet. So I want to see a close of the candle. Okay, a close of this candle, and I want it to close below. Okay, I want it around here, not above this line. Okay, so if I get a close above this line, I don't want that. You see, I don't want something like this. I don't want something like this. So if this market come to hit this level and then closes below this area, yeah, that counts. Okay. But as of now, since we have this rejection that closes between inside that gap, I don't want such thing. Okay. If it's going to close, I want it to close below here. I want the closing to be below, not above. So let's just wait patiently. Okay. Let's just wait patiently. Guys, if you haven't fund, please start funding right now. It is very important. Fund right now. It is very important. If you really want to make money in forex trading, you have to fund right now. Okay? This is the only way. This is the only chance you get. You fund to make more money. Okay? You fund to make money. So if you're not funding, how do you want to make money? Yeah? How do you want to make money? It's not possible now. If you want to trade forex, how do you want to trade forex without funding? It's not possible. Okay? It's not possible. If you have demo account, your demo is for practicing. That is why I said on our evening session, we always try and place um, a demo trade. Okay, so demo trade is you know you that you are just getting used to how to place trade. That demo is for you. How is it for you? That is where you learn how to place trades. Okay, so our market is currently on the resistance zone. So let's see if it's going to reject that zone. So when we get a rejection, we are going to place our trade. Let me just close all of these because they don't matter anymore since the market already filled them up. Okay, since we already had a break to the top side, to that side, those are not important anymore. So when we get that rejection here, we are going to sell instantly. We are going to start selling instantly. Okay, so let's just give this market a gap to see what is going to happen next. Give the market a gap. You see, this is the kind of rejections I love. A long rejection. So he's currently rejecting right now. I want to see that long rejection. Long rejection. You see what I'm talking about? Oh yeah, go and get your account ready, guys. Go and get your account ready. Let's just stay on XAE USD. Okay. So go to your BtcDana trading application right now. Open USD. Okay, just stay on that account. Stay on XAU USD. Gold. Stay on it. Because I might just call sell anytime from now. Okay. So let's just stay on it. Let's stay on it. I might likely call um, a sell trade very soon. Okay. See, I got that first rejection, but I'm waiting for a second rejection. Remember what I said? Most of the time, first rejections don't matter. Okay. And the rejection I got wasn't convincing enough. So I'm waiting for another rejection right now. I'm waiting for the second rejection. And that is where we're going to pick up our entry from. So if you haven't found the account, make sure you are funding right now. Just go to the chat room, okay? Go to the chat room, click on that banner where deposit with benefit is written on. So fund and wait for my signal. Fund and wait for my signal, guys. Today is Monday. Today is a good day. All right. So I'm getting my second rejection right now. And after the closure of this rejection, we are going to place a sell trade instantly. I'm on the 3-minute time frame right now, just about 55 seconds to the closure of this current candle. So at the closure, let's see what is going to happen. Let's see. So the candle is still mumbling around our resistance zone right now. But we want to get a clear rejection. Okay, something like this. You see, something like this. Let me mark out the rejections for you, all right? Remember, our afternoon session is all about money making. But, when you are making money, it is good to point out the reasons, what you are saying, stuff like that. You understand? So, okay, we got second rejection. We got second rejection. And the second rejection wasn't able to break the first one. That is good. That's good. That's good. That's a good sign. Let's go to the 5-minute time frame right now and see what is going on there. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. Our 5 minutes is also closing in. All right? 5 minutes is also closing in. Guys, go and get your account ready. Go and get your account ready. I'm calling out the sell trade very soon. I mean, just 1 minute to the closure of this 5-minute candle. 1 minute more to go. So, guys, while we wait for this market, if you haven't found the account, it is very important that you fund your account right now. Okay, it is very important that you fund. There's no way you want to place a trade if you are not funding your account. Okay, so now we got the breakout to the top side. Okay, we got the breakout to the top side. Yeah. So no worries, we haven't placed any trade yet. All right, we are not worried. That is why it is very important that you look for that patience. All right, you want to be very patient when you are trading the forex market. It is very important. Okay, so imagine I just entered the trade and took any trade. Okay, or take this trade. Look at what could have happened. It could have taken me out, taken my stop loss out, and I could have lose whatever I was going to lose. But right now the market is still, let's see what is going to happen. I want this to close below. I want it to close below here. Okay, I don't want something that will be above, so I want it to close below here. And when I get that closure, that is when we are going to place a sell trade. Okay. So we got a break to the top side, and the market unfortunately closed above. All right. So that means our entry is not valid. Guys, let's look for another market. Okay. I don't want us to waste our time on this XAE USD alone. So even though gold is not giving us that profit, let's look for something else. Okay. I think we spent enough time on gold already. So let's look for something else. Let's look for something else. Okay, so right now I'm on Euro NZD. This is European currency against New Zealand currency, right? And then if you look closely, we have this support zone sitting around this area. So let me remove all of these indicators and make a proper analysis. All right. Okay, so we got this entry. We got this. Um, Guys, stand by for this entry. I'm currently seeing a beautiful entry on Euro NZD right now. I'm currently seeing an entry. Okay. You see, the forex market is always providing us with opportunities. All right. You just need to be able to see that particular one you want. Okay. That is why it is very important that when you are a forex trader, you want to have your do's and don'ts. Okay. So what I mean by do's and don'ts is you want to create, um, a policy for yourself. Okay. Let's say you want to create rules. It is very important. So when your market doesn't meet up with such rules, you don't want to enter the market. Okay, you don't want to just jump into any market and start trading the market. All right, you want your rules, you want to come across your rules, and you want them to be properly aligned. Okay, before you can take any entry. So it is very important, guys. It is very important. So guys, please, questions are allowed. Okay, questions are allowed. So don't think because the afternoon session is just for money making, you can't ask questions. All right. If you have any question at all concerning trade, concerning deposit, whatever your concern is, you can always ask. Okay. Okay. So we are currently waiting on this. We are currently waiting on this. Okay. This is Euro NZD. This is Euro NZD. Okay. So I wanted us to scalp this market, but the way I'm seeing this right now, this seems like we already got a break of structure. That's market structural shift. Okay, market structure shift around this area, and then we have a liquidity at the top of it. So what this means right now, don't worry, you might not understand, but what this means is that this market might likely change direction. Okay, so it was previously on the uptrend going up, and then around this area I got a market structure shift. So what market structure shift means is that anytime you got stuff like that, it means that the market is about to change direction. Okay, and again this market came back up to mitigate a support sitting, sorry, a resistance sitting around this area. Okay, so now that we got a mitigation and then we have a break of structure around this area, this is telling us now that this market is going to continue to the downside. Okay, so that's what the market is currently saying. All right, so what we should be looking at, what we should be looking out for around this area right now is a sell trade, not a buy trade. Okay, that's a sell trade. You see, this is why it is very important that you know how to analyze the market before you can place any trade. All right. So if you don't know how to analyze the market, you just jump into any trade, and then you lose money. Okay. So this is why it is important that you attend the evening class, evening session. Okay. So and that always hold around 7 p.m. on the dot. You don't want to miss that for anything. So if you are still learning, if you are still coming a beginner that wants to learn how to trade the forex market, that session is for you. And I promise you, I'll be sharing some insights that is going to help you. Okay, that is going to help you on your forex learning journey. All right. So I'm not saying we still can scalp this market for now, but it is very risky. All right, it is very risky to scalp. We can actually go to the lower time frame, say maybe like the 1 minute or the 3 minute time frame, and look for a scalping. You know, and then we have these gaps that the market is going to come back to fill around these areas. We have these gaps right here, so the market can actually come to this top side, before it continues its movement to the downside. Okay, that is possible. So we can always look for a scalping opportunity from such zone. But just have it at the back of your mind that the overall direction of this market is downtrend. Okay, the overall direction of the market is downtrend. So the market can just decide to take us out if we look for a sell opportunity, sorry, a buy opportunity from this area. All right. So that's for Euro NZD. Right. We have so many instruments on the forex market, so we can't just stay with one when we are not getting an opportunity. Let's look for another one. Okay, let's look for another one. So this is a beautiful opportunity from the Australian dollar against the Canadian dollar also. So currently I'm on the AUDCAD, that's Australian dollar against the Canadian dollar. And then let's see what is going on here. Okay, so guys, um, sorry about that. Let's continue. Okay, let's continue. So, like I said, this is the 4 hour time frame, and we have this, little movement to the downside. So, looking at this, we have, break of structures to the downside. all the way from to from the top side here, all the way to this downside. So right now, the overall direction from the 4-hour time frame is downtrend. Okay, but we can always look for a scalping opportunity on the lower time frame. So right now, let's go to the lower time frame. Let's go to the 1-hour time frame and see what is going on there. Okay, let's go to the 1-hour time frame. We have this break. I like to call it liquidity. Okay, so liquidity means money. That means the big boys in the forex market, they actually set their money around this area, and then the market came out to take it. All right. So you that is here waiting for waiting on this market, that when this market get to this point, it will start going up. A lot of traders have lose money from this area. Okay, thinking that when the market go to this point, it will start going up instantly. But when this market got here, what happened? It took them out. So we have this liquidity sitting right here, and then I love to make my analysis right from the beginning. Okay, so when I say right from the beginning, I want to make it from where the market actually started from. I don't want to start my analysis just from anywhere. So I want to make it from where the market actually, took off from. So this is where the market took off from. This is where it took. This is where it started moving to the top side. Right. This is where it started moving to the top side, and then we had this. We had this high. Okay. This is our last low before this low. Okay. So this is our last high. This was our last high. After this low was created. So if you look at this from here, let me just draw something like this. So we had this break of structure to this side, and then the market moved to the top side, okay? And then coming back, it broke it to the downside. That is how we got this break of structure, the last low. That is how we got this last low sitting around this area. So what we want to do right now is we want to mark out our previous high before the break of structure to the downside. So this was our previous high. This was the previous high. This was the previous high. And then that is our break of structure. That is our market structure shift. So after this happened, the market came back to fill all the gaps around this zone. Okay, the market came back to fill all the gap around this zone. You see, we are waiting on opportunity, looking for a way to make money, and at the same time, I'm still lecturing you guys. You see how beautiful this is, okay? So the market came back to fill this gap. That was how we got this movement to the top side. But the movement is yet to be completed. Okay, we have this movement around this area also. Sorry guys, I wasn't aware my screen went black. All right, so I didn't know. Sorry about that. Let me just rewind back to the explanations I've made earlier. So let me go back to the 4-hour time frame. You see this market, coming down to this area right here, the market gave us a change of market structure. Okay, a market structure shift, whatever you want to call it. So I love to call it change of character. Okay, so you can call it market structure shift, change of character, or break of structure. You can even call it a break of structure. Okay, so this is a market structure shift around this area. And remember what I said, anytime we had a market structure shift, is an insight, it's giving us some information. It's telling us this market will start making a move to the top side. Okay, so right now, and that is exactly what is happening on the Australian dollar against the Canadian dollar. All right, so let me zoom out so that you guys can see this clearly. All right, so here we got this um, little gap. Okay, and then the market has been responding to the gap ever since. You see, the market got to this point and then took off from that area. All right, So this market also has started creating a higher highs. Okay, so this is our last low. When this market got to this point, this is a low. Okay, it gave us a low around here, created a high. You see, didn't break the previous low. That means we have a higher low around this area. And then the next high that was created, it was higher than the first high. Then we had that higher high. So right now we want this market to come back to, we have this gap sitting around this area. This market is going to drop down to this level before it start to go up to the top side. Okay, so we can actually capitalize on this opportunity. Okay, we can utilize this opportunity, this we are seeing here right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw out these zones. Okay, I'm going to draw out these zones. And when the market gets to that point, we are going to take a buy trade. So this is a higher time frame. So I want a trade that is going to come to the lower time frame. Okay, I want to take my entry from the lower time frame. The higher time frame will be too much, right? The higher time frame will be too much. So all these zones are filled up already. All these zones are filled up already. The market has already started creating a higher high. That means it's going to continue to go up. Okay. You see? So we have this movement. We had this previous movement from this zone. From this zone. You see? So the next reversal we are waiting on right now is this. Guys, I think we should set a buy limit on this trade. Okay. So I don't want an issue where we would have to be looking back on, on our analysis every time. Because forex market is kind of trickish. Okay, the very moment you start looking away, that is when your entry is going to get executed. So what I want us to do right now is um, let's take this trade. Okay, so we are going to set a buy limit on this entry. All right, we are going to set a buy limit on this entry. We are going to set a buy limit on this entry. All right, so I'm just going to set my own, and then I'll send you um, the entry, the take profit, and the stop loss. All right. Just a minute, guys. I'm trying to set my own. All right. I'm setting my entry point before I share to you guys. Okay. So this is the AUDCAD, right? So what I'm going to do is calling it out here. I think is kind of hard for some of us sometimes because maybe we were not paying too much or too close attention. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be dropping this on our general group on the Telegram, okay? The BtcDana general group, Telegram general group. So I'll drop this right here, right now, and then you can, utilize that opportunity also. So I'm going to drop it there. So guys, don't worry. I'm on a good mood today. Okay, so after this we are going to continue, analyzing our market and looking for more entries. All right, we are going to analyze the market and wait for more entries. But for now, let's just set this. Now let's just set this. Okay, so it's going to be a pending order. It's going to be a pending trade. So guys, in case you don't understand what pending trade means, pending trade is you need to set it on. Don't worry, I'm going to show you before the end of this session. Okay, I'm going to show you how you can set your pending order. I'm going to show you so that you won't have a problem when you are setting your own. It is very important that you know how to set it. Okay, it is very important. Guys, just bear with me. I'm trying to share it to the group. Okay. So it's going to be shared to the free group. All right. It's going to be shared to the free group, to the general group rather. So now let's go back to XAUUSD and see if you see what I was talking about earlier, guys. You see what is happening here. You see what is happening here. You see what I said about taking an opportunity. This is why it is very important that when you are taking an opportunity, you see, immediately we left there, the market started coming down, right? Immediately we left, the market started going down. So no worries. I think this market is still coming, to mitigate this other block, and then we can actually continue to scalp it, ride it to the downside. Okay, we can actually ride it to the downside. I know this market is coming here. It's definitely coming here. Okay, it's definitely coming here, and this is where it's going to continue to make it move to the upside. So the general trend for XAUUSD is buy trend. Okay. So you see the market is moving to the downside heavily. You see, it's making a move to the downside already. You see, we waited on this opportunity. It didn't give us on time. Immediately we left, it started going down. Silly market. So let's wait for this market, okay? Let's wait. We can actually take an entry on this. We can actually take an entry on this. But don't let's rush things, okay? Let's take things gradually, the way it should be taken. So let's see if our entry is going to get triggered. Let's see if our entry is going to get triggered. Oh boy, guys, see what is going on in the market. Assuming we took our entry from here, you see, we could have, we are getting close to the TP already. We are getting close to the TP already. You see, this is why it is very important that you stay with the market. Most of the times, when you leave your market, that is, before you go back, you already met, the market movement already coming down to where you wanted it to go down to. But no worries. Let's wait and see what is going to happen. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. XAU USD is just playing with me today. I don't know what I did to XAU USD. It's been playing with me since last week. And this week, it's continue playing. Oh boy. Oh boy. Look at these guys. See what is going on here. Just take a look at what is going on here. Even if we entered from our first entry, our first entry where we want to enter from, we could still we will still be in profit by now. But no worries, this is one of the things that happen in the forex market. Okay, being a professional doesn't mean that all the setups you are going to get all the setups, right? So most of the time you pick a setup and the market will not even get to that setup. All right, it will not get triggered. um, but this is just an example of one of those moments. All right. So let's look for another opportunity because I don't see this market coming up, to our entry soon. All right. I don't see the market coming up to our entry. You see, that was the mistake I don't want us to do on the AUDCAD. Okay. That was the mistake I was running away from. All right. Guys, if you haven't fund the account, I keep repeating it every time. You need to fund. There's no way you want to make money from the forex market without funding. It's not possible. Seriously, it's not possible. How do you want to do that? How? You need to fund. When you fund, you use the money to open positions. Okay, you use the money to trade, and then you make more money. All right. You use the money to trade, and then you make more money. This is our trade from last week. We actually took this trade, took us out, and then started, going down. You see, it took us out, and then it started making it move to the downside. Okay. So I left the trade on the free group already. Right now, we're just looking for another trade. Okay. Another entry that we can open a position on. So that's the most important reason why we are all here, right? To take entries. So right now, let's look for more entries. So this is an analysis from last week. The market actually triggered around this area and then, went straight to my TP. Okay. So, and then here it gave me a break of structure, you know, so signifying that the market is going to continue to go up. And then it came back down again to retest this area. That was how we got this rejection and then moved to the top side. But I think this market is still going to make another rejection from here because the previous rejection it made was very little. Okay. So the market loves to, go deep into the rejection. All right. So what I mean by go deep into the rejection is the market loves to do something like this. Something, sometimes you see the same thing happened here. So we got this little rejection and then the market still came back, you see, taking out this, going deep down inside it, all right? Moving deep down inside this rejection. Well, we have this little rejection here, okay? But he wasn't satisfied. He still had to, go back inside. I just want to make sure that I'm, checking on it time to time to see if we can actually get. You see, the movement of the XAUUSD is very volatile and is very fast. So there's always, movement in the pair. That's why everybody loves trading the gold. Okay, it's a sweet pair to trade. The only thing is it's very dangerous. You remember that saying now? That our local saying. They say waiting sweet. They easy. I'm sure you can complete that yourself. So it's the same case with the XAUUSD. Okay, so it's very sweet to trade because most of the time you get an entry, but the problem is the same way is very sweet to trade. It is also very dangerous in terms of losing. Okay, so that is why whenever you are trading the gold asset, you want to be very careful. Okay, you don't want to go too deep. You don't want to go too early. All right. All right. So let's check on one last pair before we end our live session. Okay. So let's check on one other pair before we end our live session for today. Right. So this is a popular pair. This is the GBP USD. Okay. Most of these days, you see me checking on, the popular assets, popular instruments. They are the ones that have, the highest liquidity in the market. Everybody loves trading them, right? Everybody loves trading these pairs. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame and see if we can actually get an. So let me zoom in. We have just 2 minutes to end this live session. Let's just see what we can, quickly do before the end of the 2 minutes. Okay, let's see if we can quickly utilize, this. Right. So that is a good movement in the 1 minute. Okay, so I'm going to watch this trade and give you guys an entry. This is a good entry, but since we didn't get it from here, it is better to wait for a retest around this area. Okay, it's coming to close this gap, and then we can ride it to the top side. All right, don't worry, I'm going to drop this on our general BtcDana group. Okay, so I'm going to drop this on our general group. I'm going to make this free. All right, like I said, I'm on good mood today, so this is also going to be free. All right. So guys, we've come to the end of our live stream session for this afternoon. Remember, our next session is 7 p.m. on the dot. All right. So if you want to learn how you can start trading yourself, don't miss that session for anything. All right. So I'll see you guys in the evening. And I promise I'm going to drop this entry when I get one. All right. So I'll see you guys in the evening. Bye for now.